Welcome to Warriors TV. Tonight we are talking with Warriors defenseman Adam Wood. First of all, Adam, welcome.
Thank you very much. It's good to kind of start speaking about hockey again after what seems like it's been quite a long break.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Great to have you back. What have you been doing in the months since Leeds?
Just kind of spent that kind of first month after Leeds resting really from the injury that I had at the end of the season. But since then, I've been spending quite a lot of my time actually over at Rockbox, one of our sponsors, with Phil, Pav, Pippa and Kimmy, just kind of working on getting fit again for the next season and kind of slowly building my shoulder up from that injury that I got last season.
Yeah, so was that specifically to have a bit of rehabilitation from the injury?
Yeah, initially, and then I thought, I mean, as you get a bit older as well, I think you need to kind of put a bit of work in over the summer to keep up and stay fit. So went back on the ice last week, and I definitely noticed a difference actually, because in other years gone by, that first session back after the few months off is usually quite grueling, but I felt pretty good actually, because they've definitely been putting me through my paces over at Rockbox.
Yeah, all that hard work's paid off, so that's great. And presumably you're fully recovered from the shoulder injury now.
Yeah, feeling pretty good. Hopefully that's it, all done now, and won't have any repeats of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously couldn't have come at a worse time for you as well, right before we get the playoff on. So that must have been really frustrating for you.
It was. I think anyone who plays any sport would always agree. There's not much worse than watching your own team play. So had a good time going to Leeds and watching the team and supporting the boys. But yeah, it's pretty hard not to be playing.
Yeah, I know the fans certainly missed you, and certainly looking back at your performances last year, you've become a firm fan's favourite. So that must be nice to hear.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. As I've mentioned before, as you get older, you're happy to show up and just do a job, whatever job is kind of needed for the team, whatever the coaches kind of want you to do. Not really there to try and prove anything anymore. I'm getting, I guess, towards the twilight years, but yeah, it's nice to kind of be coming into a new team and be welcomed. And well, you say fans' favourite, I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely quite a nice accolade if that is being thrown around.
Well, just hearing the noises coming from the stands, you can tell you that you're well accepted and well liked. And to me, you look like a typical Warriors player, like you've always played here. So that's another good sign, really, that you've settled in well.
Yeah, it's kind of felt like that from the very start, really. It's always a bit nervy, I guess, joining a new team, especially a completely new league where I didn't know anyone, didn't even know of anyone really. But I said this time last year, really, after my first couple of training sessions, just kind of got welcomed into the team straight away, and feels like I've been there for a lot longer.
Yeah, of course, prior to joining the Warriors, you was with Streatham in effectively the Southern Conference, the Southern version of the league that the Warriors are in. So what was the differences for you coming up against the two styles?
There really wasn't a huge difference. There wasn't really any adjustment. I guess accents were the main thing. But no, in terms of the kind of style of play, the speed, the skill, I think there wasn't a difficult transition at all. It was pretty much like for like.
I suppose with accents, you must be getting used to it if your girlfriend's from South Shields there.
Yeah. No longer girlfriend, actually. We're now engaged. So.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, something else that's been happening over the summer.
Well, that's really nice news to hear.
Thank you.
Looking ahead to this season, I guess you must be raring to go, particularly having missed the playoffs. You can't wait to get that first game.
Yeah, definitely, and of course get through the season, not wishing it away or anything, but to get to that stage in the playoffs again, and hopefully get to play in it this time.
Yeah, of course, and hopefully going one better. Solway were pretty formidable opponents last year, but
they were, and credit to them, because I didn't predict what would have happened in the kind of South-North playoff against Streatham either. I thought it would have been quite one-sided the other way, but credit to Solway, they did well there.
Yeah, very strong team and very well coached. But there's a lot of optimism that we can close the gap this season, and I guess that's probably the feeling within the camp, is it?
Yeah, I mean, I've only been to one training session so far, just because I was away down south for a few days. But yeah, I mean, I was there on Thursday, and it's almost like we haven't had that break. Everyone's just coming back in, having a laugh. It feels like a good kind of team atmosphere again straight away. And yeah, I think we're all kind of hopeful that this season coming now is going to be a similar kind of race, I think, with us and Solway, and hopefully we can, like you said, go one better.
Yeah, let's hope so. Obviously, D-side have joined the league this year, so a few extra games, but
yeah,
general feelings probably that the league's got a little bit tighter as well, with the other teams are catching up slightly. Yeah,
definitely. I think towards the kind of midpoint and towards the end of last season, teams like Widnes and Nottingham as well, getting a few really good results under their belt, and yeah, definitely kind of closing that gap. So it makes for a more interesting season for everyone, really, when it's not a kind of 2-horse race from the very beginning. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good year. I think there'll be some interesting games and some surprises for all teams around the league.
I think you're right. Well, I can't wait for a season to start. It's clear that you can't either, but we just want to wish you the best of luck for a season, and a nice, healthy one as well.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, thank you very much.